Just picked up the Mini. This thing is crazy, to be honest. Very loud. Don't know what's going on, but we're going to attempt to make it home. See if we get there. Got the Mini home. Going ahead, cleaning it out right now before I start working on it. There was oil spilled back there. Just pretty dirty right now, so cleaning it up before I work on it. Still runs and drives everything. Still gonna leave it like this as long as I can until I take it in and get the stock motor out. Oh, the thing's on the other side. Put latch on the passenger side. Weirdest shit ever. And the supercharged Cooper S. Pretty cool car, but I heard these motors are just shitty, so gonna put a K in it and it should be a lot better. It's not bad right now though, but it should be a lot funner with the K in it. Motor's ready pretty much. Still need intake gasket, put water pump back on. Just little stuff. She got a new cat over here. But yeah, gonna leave it like this as long as I can until it's ready to pull in, and then get this out and we'll start. I know I gotta drill a hole up here for the harness, and I'm gonna cut somewhere over here. I'll have to rewatch the video, but see that more when we tear it all apart. Cause on the K, all the pulleys and stuff are over here, so it gets pretty tight. But yeah, I'll pick back up when I start working on it. Finally got the Mini in the garage. I think right now I'm gonna start pulling the front end apart, getting all that out the way. So that's just the motor and tranny. Get all this off, be all open up front. And I'd like to try to get this motor out maybe tonight, tomorrow, depends how easy it goes. We'll see. But yeah, I'm gonna start pulling it apart. I don't know if I'll record it all, but I'll pick it back up when I get it going. Little update on the Mini. Got all the front end apart, radiator shit, crash bar, bumpers off. Plenty of room now, so now I'm just unhooking stuff. I'm gonna see if I can leave as much with the motor as I can, because it has all new harness and everything going in. So headlight harness and stuff can stay, but if I can, everything with the motor, I'm gonna try to take out at one time. I see it on the fucking hood. Don't play with me.
I'll never do nothing. I ain't never give a fuck.
I don't know what to do. Hey, where'd you put them cool pliers I gave you earlier? Oh, I found them. You don't like that part? I can't find shit.
I bet you. What do you need? One of these?
Are those the colored ones? Oh yeah. You holding that one? What the hell? Okay. Cut! Hey. Just got the motor out of the Mini. It was kind of a pain in the ass, but she came out and made a gigantic mess, as you guys can see. But she is out. So tomorrow I'll probably clean up in here, take everything out I don't need, do all that stuff. But for now, I'm done. I'm just cleaning up. Garage is a mess. K's looking good though. But yeah, I'll pick back up on this tomorrow. Just got her all power washed. Just get all the old grease and shit out of here. These down here were caked, so it looks good. Power steering pump was caked also, but for the most part, everything come off. I mean, there's still little stuff, but she looks pretty good. So now I'll probably let this dry off a little more, push it back in the garage. And then I gotta take these panels off, drop the wiper motor, and cut a 2-inch hole in the firewall back here. And after that, I gotta work on getting this mount in place. And I gotta cut somewhere on here also. But I just wanted to get everything cleaned up first, so I don't get all greasy all the time. But I'll pick it back up when I get working on it again. When you drill that hole over there, these wires, if you don't move them, they sit real close right over here. So I just went ahead and popped the little clip out, pulled them, pushed them out of the way. Then I drilled my hole just to make sure I didn't hit nothing. That's for the engine harness, stuff like that to go through. I mean, if you do a wide band or whatever, you can put whatever you want through there. So drilled that. I'm waiting on this little rubber to come so I could put this little molding around here so the wires don't rub on it, the bare metal. Then once I get that, I'll be good to put that back in and put all the stuff back up. I think now I'm gonna start working on this this mount over here, because on these, for all the pulleys and stuff on the K's, you gotta hit this in because all the pulleys need to sit over here. So you gotta bolt the mount up first, and then you'll hit all this in, probably from like here all the way up pretty much. And then on here also, you see how it comes over. So we need to cut this up here also, and kind of something like that. Haven't been recording too much, but I'll give you a little update. Got this passenger side mount on, motor mount. You gotta put this on first because you gotta, if you're running all the OEM pulleys on the K, they all need to sit in here. So you gotta beat this all in. So you gotta put that there for the support. It's got the little shaft in there, strengthen it up. Got that all done this morning. Pulled all the covers off, unhooked the shifter box. That's hanging, just gotta undo the little clips and she should come out. What else? Was messing with the harness, got that all cut. I don't know if I showed any of that. You gotta keep some of the OEM harness off the Mini and wire that into the new engine harness you get with the kit. So I'll do that later on, but just kind of preparing everything. So yeah, I still need to cut here, bang that in, and I can get the other mounts on and see what I could test fit it, but I might wait till I have all the pulleys and all that stuff to fully put it in. We'll see. Alright, just got this cut out, put the mount in, so I had a kind of a point of reference. Also went off that hole, tried to just have him, Could be a little crooked, but it's fine. Then you gotta cut him all the way down. He was like that. Look just like that side. But you gotta make room there. Cause you gotta bang all this in. This guy's fucked, look at him. But you gotta bang all this in to make room for the pulleys. So we'll see. Much, but here's a little update. I gave it a little relief cut. That one's a little weird because I had a bend in it. But I did that and cut along the bottom to the pretty much back side of the motor mount. Cause there's a bracket in there, so he's a little rough. But as you can see, for the most part, he's pretty flat compared to this guy. So I'll probably tinker with him a little more, keep banging on him. And then after I do all that, I'm gonna clamp him like he is. Once the bottom's cleaned up and all that, clamp him like he is, and then I'll tack it so it don't move. And then we'll go from there. But pretty much this is the last piece I have to mess with on the car. I already cut this. He's down there. And then it's just this frame rail and that hole. I cut that hole for the harness. But after I finish this frame rail, that's pretty much the last piece I gotta mess with. And then I can get the pulleys and stuff for the motor and get shit situated and start putting the motor in. So it should come together pretty quick, but I'll probably take a little more time on this. Yeah, as you can see, from up here it's a lot better. It's pretty flat. Kind of jumping around, but right now putting in, well, I had to drill holes, putting in these riv nut things so I can mount the shifter. I'm doing the riv nuts. I have one in already. Go under there, hopefully you can see. So I got that guy in right there. And we got 3 more to go, so holes weren't too far off, just had to make new ones for the new box. Been working on the shifter, just got it in. Hybrid racing. Alright, we're back with the Mini Cooper. I've been painting a lot of the little stuff and just getting stuff ready. So pretty much everything's on the motors painted, except for the valve cover. I don't know if I'm gonna do that or what he's gonna do with that, but painted the stock intake, looks a lot better. Motor's already been painted, got the throttle body on, and it's a K-Tune 72 mil with the throttle body adapter also. Pretty nice piece. But yeah, everything's painted, mounts on. I was waiting for this mount, the CRV post mount, so now we finally got that, so I can put the other engine mount on, which was over there, but he's right here actually. So eventually we will be back on this. As you can see, I need to get some gray spray paint and just to kind of blend it in. I mean, you really won't see it, but be a little nicer blended in. And then I gotta get the wiper motor back in for the windshield washer shit. Put the cover that's up there, it goes on the firewall, put that all back in, plastic piece. Then I should be able to put the motor in. I still have to figure out fuel lines and the clutch line and that stuff, but everything else should be ready. The motor's pretty much finished. I gotta put the crank pulley back on. I gotta mount the alternator. But other than that, she's almost finished. Then once this is in, I can hook got the shifter in, so I could hook them cables up over there, and then everything with the motor would be hooked up, and I just need to run the harness. So once motor's in, I'll just have to run harness, fuel line, figure out this clutch line, and run battery, power stuff. So she is almost finished. We have the axles too. Them are up there somewhere. So we got a lot of the parts we've been needing. And she looks pretty good. Looks like a new motor. I mean, if you took that valve cover out, she looks brand new. And yuck. But it's whatever. I really don't want to sand it all down, so I don't know. We'll see what I figure out. I gotta figure out if I could reuse this radiator, the stock one, or what I'll be able to do with that. But if I can use it, I think I'm gonna, because I'll just have to create a line from there and another line from there. So I don't think it'd be too bad, because there's the top hookup and the bottom hookup. So if I could create a hose or find one that fits, I'll probably use the stock one. But she's coming along. Just a little update video. I'll have a more in-depth video probably coming up soon. But it's just been a lot of little stuff, so I haven't recorded too much. I didn't want to just have a bunch of painting and stuff in there, so I knocked all that stuff out. And now we get to hook everything up, so should have a better video coming out soon, but this is just a little update.